This
Good morning,
conference
all.
will
This
now
is
be
Larry
recorded.
Hemsey. It's about almost 9 a.m. It's 8:58ish in sunny Southwest Florida, and temps are in the 70 range. Very pleasant. Evening was really good. I traded a little bit last night. Didn't do too well, but yeah, there's always, as Admiral says, this is not Admiral Tico now. This is a Roman admiral. Yeah, Esposito. That says they ring the bell every day at 8:30 Chicago time. So yeah, don't try to make it all in one day. That's right. So, okay, we gotta share the screen here. Okay, there's a share. Now we're on. Okay, and let's just quickly jump to Econ Calendar and let's see what we have. PMI coming up. Chicago PMI. It's a green report, so it's kind of important. We're ticking down a tad, but we have a wide range there based on the consensus. We'll know that at 9:45. So it's 15 minutes after market opens. I kind of used to watch Chicago PMI quite a bit, but pending home says that's going to be important. And then Dallas Fed, oh, this is a black report, so it's not that crucial, but I would watch it. Because as you know, Kaplan runs that shop as a conservative operation. They're in Dallas. Pending home sales, let's see what we got here very quickly. Was negative 2.2, negative 2.2. And of course, they're expecting 2%, so that's a big swing, 4% move. And they think all of it could be up to 6% move from a negative 2.2 to 3.9. We shall see. So this is almost 4, so that's a big swing. We'll see. I hope things improve a little bit. The problem we have is the COVID, yeah, but that's nothing new. So hopefully we learn to adjust with it and still survive. It's getting scary. I'm getting more concerned here. I'm going to start to cut back some outings and all that. It just does not make sense to go out. It's not worth it. So, and down here they're not very careful. You can tell. PMI manufacturing tomorrow. ISM also. Remember, it's first day of the month. Powell speaking at 10. That's the Fed chair. And construction spending. I think the ISM manufacturer is going to rule. So, what time? 10 a.m. All right. Put it on your calendar. Bunch of speakers here. You got Williams, Powell, the Fed chair, New York Fed, the second guy in command in terms of effective, in terms of power. And I think Quarles, he is a board of governors. He doesn't run a bank. He doesn't run FIB. We have the ADP coming up on Wednesday as a precursor to all almighty NFP on Friday. So 365, 420 is a consensus. Pretty decent wide range there. Okay. All right. This is privates, remember. This is privates. Correlation is okay, but it's not absolute. It's not constant. So we shall see how well that predicts what happens on Friday. Jobless claims, it's been terrible. ISM services, forget it. Factory orders, okay. Trade deficit, that's going to be a big one on Friday. Of course, bigger than anything else out there is a non-farm. Let's see what we got. Okay. 638, they want 500. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that range. And this is going to be could be a slight uptick in unemployment. Private rates about 500 to 800. Okay. Also remember, these reports are very, very noisy. So what matters, and this is no secret. You guys know it better than I do. Hi, Jack. How are you? Hi, Keith. The uptick is the optics up or optics down are subject to revision. So what's really more important than anything else is to make sure you pay attention to the revisions. So, and you will see for this report, for sure they will open a column and say revised. So prior gets revised between prior and consensus. They add, and of course one on the other side this is actual. So we'll have quite a bit of data to consume on Friday. Okay, the first step a week of the month. I've also already changed, getting it ready, the charts for OTF. The charts for OTF were posted after the market opened yesterday. I just completely forgot about that. But I changed the calendar to make sure it shows the Friday close. Okay. All right, let's get started on the market timing, PMT. Okay, again, all-time high. No great signal here in terms of topping yet. We're just barely breaking to +1 signal. That's your +1, +2. If you've followed my work over the years, you know that that's the area we pay attention to once it gets to that range, once it breaks into. So we could see a little bit up. I had a forecast for timer digest that I sent in for this week and like next, really short term. Not the year end. I got to do year end tonight. I promised them, but I'm behind. I'm behind extremely. I'm just taking a little bit of time off to decomp, but work has been tremendous. And of course, those of you on the PMT, I'm sorry, Happy Expert notices the extension we gave you because of the troubles with the fiasco at trade station on update 49 versus 50. We're all on 49, but that extended your key for the test another week. If you are existing before the test started, not now, you can't do it now. Existing Happy Pro, we'll grandfather Happy Expert for all of next year, so you don't worry about that. Okay. So, given where we are, we expect to be in this area. I told Time and Digest that I would be expecting somewhere in the number of 3750 to early 3800 for topping, but not immediate. I think there's going to be a push here up first. I don't know how we're going to close the year, but if you look at it, if you talk to fundy guys, they see all green, almost almost like Goldilocks type. That there should be nothing wrong here, but I don't know. I see a lot of hardware movement overseas on the military side. From what I read, it's not good. So we shall see. Admiral doesn't care. He's okay with it. Tico, he says, I want a war. I get my 5th star. Because you can only be a fleet admiral if it's during the war. So you can see his priorities. Yeah. All right, let's go to the DT. I'm sorry, let me come back here. A little bit of a slightly positive CIs there. Trust is coming to an overbought area, but you could go there and sit there for a while. Or it could be a one-timer, one move up and then fizzle out. That could possibly too. I just think from the advanced decline point of view, which is the input to McLaren oscillators, we got a little bit more to go. We shall see. Excuse me. Now, moving forward. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Let's go to DT. This is what I'm focused on. This is telling me we're going to still go higher. I just had a little report that came in, courtesy of one of you guys. I appreciate that. Elliott Wave guy talking about there's a tech rally coming, and that Tesla is a precursor to that. We shall see. His target is 12,000 on I'm sorry, 13,000 on Nasdaq. I think composites. I don't know if we look at it or not, do we? Russell, I don't know, CompQ or what you meant NDX, I think. I have no idea. I got to take a look at it. I look at it cursory, sorry. I'm not an Elliott Wave guy, so we'll see. Okay, SP1 Momo, plus the weekly component there. We're on buy and buy, and you can see where the CI are. This is normal. If it was a little bit higher, I would say we definitely have a good top coming in, definitely. But this is within range of yes, top coming, no, not. It's a borderline. This 140 reading we got the other day, which was let's see, on the November 9th or day after the election, I guess. Okay. Or was it the year? I forgot what the election was, but maybe that's what it is. No, that's the election was the 3rd. Sorry, this is the Monday later, Monday after the election. Yeah. All right. Long story short, that was the AP call. Yeah, that was the Associate Press call. Yeah. All right. So we're at 1 sigma again. on Momo SP1. Momo is slightly negative. That to me, that's just neutral right now. No signal here, as far as I'm concerned. Usually, when you get these patterns, they continue. Let's see if we can get up there to 37.60 area again. That's the edge of my forecast, 37.50 and higher. Mark Rose was short, got his ass kicked, decided to go long. But he did it judiciously. So he's still contention, but he's about 5, 6, 7% behind me. I got 4 weeks to go. So remember, it's time of the decade contest now. So I've 1 year alone won't give you results. It has to be. I've got 8 years covered, and I've got 1 year now. Last year, nobody got anywhere. It was a lot of sausage. So, but I got to do the best I can between now and close of December 31st. Okay, it will be quite a distinction for me, and it's just too much work. Can't wait 10 more years. That's a lot of work. Yeah, I never thought I'd be here, but got lucky. I believe me, it was luck. Let's see, SP1, SP2, we're at 70, facing up. This bothers me, the rendezvous point. We kind of missed the tad. It's not always going to be this perfect. Keep that in mind. But we were within the range at one point, and then the faster one, the shorter term one, gave away. Because we lost some information in there, some price and volume, an advanced decline, and just slowed down. Crazy night last night. Okay, we're up to 6. We're up 19 handle. Hallelujah. No, that's a .D. We're down negative 6 now. Okay. Yeah, we had a gap up here and then it just went nuts. That's showing 15 minutes. Let's go to 30. I always use that. There we go. You could see it was a crazy night going down. But it's come up. I just couldn't. I was up to about here and I couldn't stay on. So, all right. HZ. Have anything else here that I need to look at? No. Yeah. X is out. X20 is out. So we're at Z20 for another week or two. Remember, we rotate into new contracts. Let's see. On the 10th, okay? Because it's a week before expiration, which is my birthday. So we roll on the 10th, but not OTF. OTF rolls on the 11th, mainly because of volume. I mean, actual volume and box will not be there. Smart money is already out, but this is the last guys who are pushing it back and forth. Okay, let's see. SQ has pulled back. Why? We've been rising. Less demand for downside safety and protection, and also the perception. Market works moves on perception, forward perception of things calming down a little bit. Chaos leaving the market. And you could see also the margins went to 25%. This was I noticed it last night. Here's futures margin. If you look at it, it's not 25% initially. It was 50 last week. So will it go to 12.5? Not this year. I don't think so. I would be very surprised. Part of last year was 12.5%. Was 1/8 of the overnight. Yeah, I shouldn't have traded last time. The volume was very low. Trend, forget it. Yields. We need to see this around 1 again. So that's more of a normal situation. This is a different story. I posted a note on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn that said, I think it was Wall Street Journal, that the market, the equity markets are rallying. This is rallied too, don't get me wrong. The yield has dropped. The yield drops, price is rallying, but none of that's what they expected. They were hoping there would be a bigger rally in the bond market. So they're interpreting that as possible problem. And remember, the smartest guys in the room are the bond guys, because it's all mathematics. So tiny little small movement, huge amount of money, but you better understand your bond futures and coupons and the strips and all that stuff. I had Richard Wolf for that AGSM, great guy. He did the payoff curve for Goldman Sachs. So every time you do a refinance, you pay him a little sliver of a few pennies, maybe. You should see his ranch and his restaurant from those pennies. Yeah. Well, When you do a proprietary work for Goldman, yeah, different ballgame. All right. More power to him. Very smart guy. He also finished. He was part of Role-Geske-Whaley theorem that finished Black-Scholes. I was honored to be his student. No, can't say I understood everything. Okay, gotta tell you that. But yeah, there was a lot of partial differential equations, but I did my best. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I told you guys, let's watch from 80 to 85 areas really crucial. What we did here, we have to rethink whether we're going to go there. We're at 91, 92. Okay? They may be pulling the punch ball away, but I don't think it's now. I think it's January. I think it's Georgia. Yeah, January 5th, I think. But look at where it is now, 92%. I don't think I've seen that. All these years, from 2008. I watched this for 12 years. I don't think I've seen 91, 92 area. So is this the time that they just say, hey, we're either out of rum or we're out of the punch? So we got to take the punch ball away? Maybe. I don't know. This is way up there. I would be worried. And could it be Tesla? It could be a number of things. I don't know. Being added to 500. That's a piece. Let's go to the next problem, Jacques. Somebody read Jacques, I wrote in French, as jackass. He goes, do you call somebody jackass? I said, no, his language like that. Are you kidding me? It's Jacques, not, we say Jack or Jacques, because we're somewhat sophisticated. He was so embarrassed. He's a good friend of mine from La Jolla, I think, or up to San Clemente, the next city up. Okay, overnight. Yeah, this is 30. Hold on. Oh, those are 10 minutes. Murray, you're killing me. Hold on. I wonder. Okay, there we go. There's the picture. Okay. You see the gap up, got into a channel, sold, and then came out of the channel. First retest out, and then boom, retest down here and now up. Just remember, if we go too far one way in any chart pattern, with the index futures, because we have a forward contract with high leverage, there's a very, very high propensity to flip back, retest another low or a high, depending which direction it was going, and then resume again. And this shakes a lot of people, especially the weak longs. So you gotta be strong for it. Obviously, this is too much. This could be looks like maybe the topping is done and we're gonna go down, but that was a big move. But keep that in mind. I was trading NQ last night, and I did okay here. I did a little bit bad there. Did okay there, and then part of here a little bit mixed. I stopped. I did not even 4. No, I think it was like 2 something. Yeah, it was after 1. It was somewhere in this area where I stopped. Yeah, I just said, it still was -1, -2. It was in this range, right? It's coming down, penetrated that. So I said, okay, this could roll down. I don't want to ruin Monday. Go to bed. So, okay, archives. Again, we're still using X plus. Yeah, and we also loosened this up to be adjusted for what's the one here? For the ranges trading, so that it's automatically adjusted. So it doesn't. We don't get into trouble there. Why is this doing now? Okay, that should go there. There you go. Sorry. So, having said that, we're finished here. Any questions for me? It's 9:17. We went a little bit over what I wanted to do. Try to keep this under 15 minutes. All right. Again, we're running 49. Okay, back to 49. We rolled back, and the website is also reflects that. Also, remember on the Happy Expert that you're in, we always keep a copy, fairly decent copy, if not the copy on the server. If I forget, it's not the one. Usually it is on the server. Why? What if you mess up something and you want to download at night? You don't want to wait for me or pay or anybody else. You just go there and download it. Okay. All right. We will. Any questions for me there? No, I don't see any questions. Okay. All right. Remember, we have some folks coming in from for CL. beta test. They're gonna be here 2 weeks. They're gonna be in CL at the beginning. David and Peter are gonna be running that, and then I would then the last 2 or 3 days we'll give them access to SNNQ so they get a full flavor of what the package provides. But first, we want them to get the paradigm shift in and in a CL environment without interrupting you guys because you went through that either in the spring or early summer. So, all right, guys, talk to you soon. See you on the other side.